Transplant candidate selection committees are tasked with deciding whether patients seeking a transplant are medically and psychosocially appropriate to be placed on the wait list. Yet very limited standards exist for decision-making in selection committees, which could exacerbate inequities and disparities in the transplant process, a major concern amongst patients. My name is Christopher Ho Kim, and I'm a biomedical ethics research intern at Mayo Clinic. Our article, Decision-Making in Transplant Candidate Selection Committees, Frameworks and Other Considerations, will appear in the upcoming issue of the Mayo Clinic Proceedings. By standardizing how transplant candidate selection committees make decisions, we suggest that there will be a level of consistency among centers, which can help address equity gaps in transplantation. In this article, we present a theoretical paper on 4 group decision-making frameworks and their uses in the transplant candidate selection process. We then elaborate on the consensus-based framework, which is used most commonly amongst transplant committees. We make a distinction between the formal consensus and informal consensus frameworks, the former being consensus reached through passive agreement, and the latter being consensus reached through active agreement. We additionally propose 6 factors that may help to create consistent policies that may promote equitable selection and improve public trust in the transplant selection process. Those factors include reducing bias, balancing efficiency, preventing groupthink, and using advocates and dissenters, to name a few. However, further research is required in the implementation of solutions addressing these factors, and continual work must be done to address ongoing gaps in candidate selection. So what does this finding mean for patients? By creating uniform standards and policies and articulating them, we can increase the transparency of the decision-making process and achieve more public trust in the system and more equity in the care of our patients. Next step for this line of research would be to conduct empirical studies on the functioning of candidate selection committees in order to assess which areas of the transplant selection process we can improve.
We hope that you found this presentation from the content of our website valuable. Our journal's mission is to promote the best interests of patients by advancing the knowledge and professionalism of the physician community. If you are interested in more information about us, our homepage is www.mayoclinicproceedings.org. There you'll find access to information for our social media content, such as additional videos on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com Mayo Proceedings, or journal updates on Facebook, www.facebook.com Mayo Clinic Proceedings. You can also follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, available at Mayo Proceedings. More information about healthcare at Mayo Clinic is available at www.mayoclinic.org. This content is copyrighted by Mayo Foundation for Medical Education and Research, published by Elsevier Incorporated. All rights are reserved, including those for text and data mining, AI training, and similar technologies.